two. When it hits two. You are looking live at the Wildcat Center on the campus of Johnson & Wales University, getting ready for tonight's doubleheader between Johnson & Wales Wildcats and the Mayville State University Comets out of North Dakota. Tonight's action, with the women's game tipping off first, features a Mayville State University team that is really on a 7-game winning streak, coming in with a record of 11-1. So it will be a nice test tonight for Coach Jeff Neal's team to see if they can slow down such an impressive program that's showing a lot of promise in this early season. Johnson & Wales comes in with a record of 6-13, and so it'll be really interesting to see how they can match up against Mayville State. Good evening, folks. My name is Dave Wooliver, but I'll be with you tonight for both of the games, with the men tipping off around 7 o'clock after this one. So just sit tight, get your popcorn, relax wherever you are, and enjoy tonight's Wildcat basketball. We'll go down to PA announcer John Stanton for tonight's game for the national anthem as well as the pregame introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening. Welcome to Johnson & Wales University and the Wildcat Center women's basketball. Today's game, the first of our Wildcat doubleheader. The Comets from Mayville State University against your Johnson & Wales Wildcats. Johnson & Wales University and the NAIA would like to take this opportunity to encourage you to help everyone enjoy tonight's contest by being a true champion of character. By displaying respect and good sportsmanship, you can help us create a positive environment for the teams and the fans. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Please welcome a senior in our culinary nutrition program from El Paso, Texas, Angel Villalobos.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rock stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Comets. Number 13, Samantha Heyer. Number 14, Haley Longton. Number 32, Sabrina Rudy. Number 33, Marquise McMillan. Number 42, Angela Tower. Head coach of the Comets, Dennis Hutter. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Mayville Wildcats. Senior guard, Golden, Colorado, number 1, Samantha O'Neill. Freshman guard, Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 3, Amanda Weber. Sophomore guard, Arvada, Colorado, 11, Tori Kearney. Sophomore forward, Wolf Point, Montana, 22, Alex Courtney. Sophomore forward, Thornton, Colorado, 23, Kristen Moore. Head coach of your Wildcats, Jeff Neal.
It'll be really interesting to watch both of these teams. Both like to do an up, fast-paced tempo, kind of, if you're familiar with college football, kind of like an air raid style offense here. Both will be pushing the ball up the court, trying to get as many shots as possible, and really trying to create turnovers in a fast break situation. It's really who can establish their style better. And when you're Mayville State, you have to be somewhat concerned coming into the Mile High City, because we're sitting at about 5,280 feet above sea level. Altitude should play a factor here. I suspect that Coach Neal will be rotating quite a few people off the bench in order to try to wear down this strong Mayville State team. We have the tip ready. And Mayville starts off the possession. Going down low, and already 2-0 Comets. Mayville's coming out in somewhat of a pressure defense. Just a little bit of a light pressure, just to kind of make Johnson Wales a little bit uncomfortable. A little bit of a block there, should be Johnson Wales' ball. With the three-point shot, no good, and Mayville with the rebound. Could have been a little bit of a foul there, but Mayville's trying to push it up like we talked about earlier. Both teams like to push the ball up, and I think the key you saw right there, both teams are going to be pressuring on the defense. They're going to try to get some easy shots with transition. It's who can mitigate the turnovers. Mayville inbound the ball. And again, the wide open shot by number 42, no good, but Mayville with the rebound. Again, another shot there. That's Sabrina Rude, 3-point. Mayville out with a 5-0 lead. Johnson Wales, like I said, Mayville's throwing a little bit of pressure, but Johnson Wales breaks it easy. Samantha Neal running the point. Right there with the ball. Working it around the perimeter. Intercepted. Mayville pushing the ball up. And then, folks, this is going to be a fast game. This is going to be back and forth like this. But it's kind of exciting to watch this. And with the three-point shot, Johnson Wells, good. 5-3 Mayville. Quickly back up the court and already in their offense is Mayville. The Comets with a drive. Samantha here. Samantha Neal with the penetration, kicks it out a little bit. Looks like Johnson Wales going to reset the ball. Another three-point shot, a little bit off, and Mayville pushing it up with some penetration, some good defense, but it's a foul. Looks to be on Torrey Kernan from Johnson & Wales.
Foul number 11, Torrey Kernan. Substitutions, comments. Team timeout on the floor.
And we'll take a timeout and step away right now. With the score, Johnson & Wales 3, Mayville State Comets 7. Mayville will inbound. And Mayville with the penetration, Samantha Harrer.
13, Samantha Heyer.
Johnson Wales working around the perimeter. A little bit off. Mayville with the rebound, and here come the Comets. Looks like we have a blocking foul on number 3 for Johnson & Wales, Amanda Weber.
Foul number 3, Amanda Weber. Substitution, comments. Number 22, Missy Kasubi.
Missy Kasubi comes into the game for the Comets. Samantha Heyer will inbound the pass. Comets will work around to the top, set their offense. Good defense, good zone defense by Johnson & Wales. Looks like to be a tie-up. Tie-up, it will be Johnson & Wales ball.
Substitution, Mayville State, number 14, Haley Longton.
It looks like the Comets are going to substitute a little bit early. Probably could be in effect to counteract not only their play, but also the altitude to keep their legs fresh. Samantha Neal with the pushing the ball up pretty hard there, pretty fast. Turnover, Johnson & Wales. Mayville will get the ball here. A little bit inside. Oh, that looked a little bit rough there, maybe over the back on Mayville, but they didn't call it. Pushing it back, tipped out of bounds, should be Johnson & Wales ball.
Substitution, J-Woo, number 5, Courtney Shirley.
Number 5, Courtney Shirley comes in the game, and number 15, Caitlin Durkin comes in the name. What's interesting is Caitlin Durkin really is a double-digit, point per game type of a player. Also leads the Wildcats in double digits with assists. So a strong performer coming off the bench for tonight's game. Shirley with the ball out front, back to Neal. Deflected out of bounds by the Comets.
Substitution, comments.
Here comes some more substitution by Mayville State.
Sabrina Rudy. Number 40, Erica Haven.
Johnson Wales short with the shot. Out of bounds on Johnson Wales. Comet ball. Looks like the Comets are working around the perimeter, now driving. Looks like higher. Excuse me, that was...
Is good. Foul number 15, Caitlin Durkin. On the line, number 15, Liza Hoglow. Substitution.
That was Liza Hoglow on the drive there. I apologize. 3-point play for the Comets.
Substitution Comets, number 13, Samantha Heyer.
Samantha Heyer is back in the game now with the Comets with a 12-3 lead early on with 14:42 and counting left in the first half. Shirley with the ball, passing it off to Neal. Kicking it back out. Durkin now. The Comets are playing fantastic defense. Not really allowing any penetration, forcing Johnson Wales to shoot from the outside. And here come the Comets right back at you. Heyer with the penetration, kicking it out to Rude, who's back out to got another 3-point shot. Coach Neal may be looking at a timeout. We'll see. Durkin with the 3-point shot, blocked by Mayville. That looked like it was Samantha Heyer with the block there. Now she's taking it back up the court. Good penetration. And timeout, Johnson and Wales. Coach Neal has seen enough. He's just got to settle his kids down a little bit.
Number 33, Marquisa McMillan. Team timeout on the floor.
13:34 left to go in the first half. The Mayville Comets lead Johnson and Wales 17-3. All right, we're back live from the Wildcat Center at Johnson & Wales University. Tori Kernan inbounds it to Shirley, passes it back, taking it up. Mayville's backed off a little bit on their pressure defense that they were showing earlier in the game. Another turnover, it looks like. No, Johnson Wales got it back, and a 3-point shot, no good. Out of bounds on number 33 from Mayville, which is Marquisa McMillan, so Johnson Wales retains possession. Back out to Samantha Neal. Kernan with the ball, Shirley now. Johnson Wales just looking around, trying to pass the ball around, trying to get an open shot, but Mayville's playing fantastic defense, folks. Every shot's contested, but that one was a foul, which should send Kristen Ward to the line. We got mass substitutions on both teams here. I'm not sure. They're just inbounding the ball. It looked like, I don't know. If I was coaching, I'd probably be a little bit upset at that. It looked like it should have been a 3-point foul right there. But nonetheless, Johnson Wales with the ball. Shirley with penetration, kicking it back out to, and a missed shot. Here comes Mayville now, pushing it up, spotting up. Ball's out of bounds to Johnson and Wales.
Substitution, Johnson and Wells, number 3 returns.
Amanda Weber back in the game for Tori Kearney.
Number 35, Erica Hendrickson.
Here comes Johnson and Wales pushing the ball up. Cross-court pass. Johnson Wales kicking on Mayville, so Johnson Wales will retain possession here. Almost every pass, every shot is contested. Right off at the buzzer, no good. Mayville with the rebound. Mayville's just playing fantastic defense. And then they come right back in the transition, trying to catch Johnson Wales off guard. But Johnson Wales nicely back on defense. Now they go down low, positioning really good, and 2 points for Mayville. Gives the score with 11:36 left to go in the first half. The Comets 19, Johnson Wales 3. Another missed shot here by Johnson Wales, and here comes Mayville State. The Comets are back. Johnson Wales, another missed shot, contested. The scramble on the floor. Mayville with the ball. Should have been.
Substitution, J-Moo 22.
Timeout, Mayville.
Alex Courtney checking in, following team timeout on the floor.
That was a good timeout by Mayville. They were going to lose possession. So with 11:09 left to go in the first half, it's the Comets 19, the Wildcats 3.
Your Wildcat gear, concession stand is open.
Hoglu bringing the ball up for the Comets. Another three-point shot for the Comets. It's off. A strong rebound by the Comets and a missed shot. Another strong rebound. And now Johnson Wales gets a defensive rebound, pushing it back up. That's Tamika Manning. And a foul on number 14, which is Haley Longton for the Comets.
14, Haley Longton. Substitution Comets. Number 13, Samantha.
It's really interesting to watch Mayville with their substitution going on. It looks like they want to get a lot of people a lot of work and keep the pressure on. With the type of offense they play, this is typical. A three-point shot for Johnson Wales, rims out, but a good offensive rebound. Johnson Wales trying to penetrate, looking for a shot, but like I said, folks, everything is contested here. There's no easy shots for the Wildcats so far in this game. Tamika Manning with somewhat of an open three, but misses it, rims out. A strong, strong rebound by Johnson Wales. That was Caitlin Durkin with the strong rebound, and she was fouled in the process, so she'll go to the line.
On the line, number 15, Caitlin Durkin. Yes. Substitution, Wildcats returning number 1, Samantha Neal.
So Samantha Neal's back in the game with 10:10 remaining in the first half.
2 for 2, Miss Durkin.
The score now, the Comets 19, Wildcats 5. Johnson Wales ball.
Substitution, Mayville State, number 40.
Tamika Manning will inbound the ball here, and Johnson Wales. Oh, here comes Mayville offering a little bit, just a small amount of pressure here, showing a little pressure. Three-point shot by Neal, and that's good.
3 points.
Johnson Wales trying to climb back in this game. The score 19-8. The Comets still lead by. Quickly come back down. 21-8 Comets. Samantha Neal with the ball, driving, throwing up a shot, no good. The Comets with the rebound, pushing it. Pass off to the wing, number 42, back to number 13. The Comets going inside. Stepping out of bounds, turnover, Wildcat ball.
Substitution, Wildcats returning 23, Kristen Ward.
Johnson Wales easily breaks the press. Kristen Ward drives down and gets fouled in the process, so she'll go to the line here.
Foul on 22, Missy Kasubi. On the line, 23, Kristen Ward.
The Comets again with the rebound, bringing it up. Driving, number 14. Oh, nice rebound by Johnson Wales off the missed shot. Looked a little bit too far underneath the hoop there. Now Johnson Wales, Samantha Neal passing it around to Kristen Ward. Driving. Good shot. Good penetration by the Wildcats. 21-11, and another turnover by the Comets. Here comes Johnson Wales, led by Neal. Manning with the ball, passing around the perimeter, trying to look for an open shot.
Substitution, Comets, number 33, Marquisa McMillan. Also for the Comets, number 15, Liza Oglo.
With some of the substitutions, we'll go ahead and take time with 7:58 left to go in the game, left to go in the first half, rather. You have Johnson Wales trailing 21-11. Now Manning with the ball into Ward, driving it. There it is. Kristen Ward has led the Wildcats back into this game, folks. 21-13. The Wildcats down by 8. They need a stop. The Comets are moving it around a little bit. Again, going down to the post. But good defense by Johnson Wales and a travel on number 33, Marquisa McMillan, which gives Johnson Wales the ball. Trailing 21-13 in the first half, 7:29 remaining. Mayville's going to try and do a little bit of a pressure like we've seen all the first half so far, but Johnson Wales easily breaks it. Be interesting to see if Mayville continues that, because it really hasn't created any type of a turnover. A bad pass, the ball. There should be about a 10-second warning coming up. They just do get it across. There's a foul on number 2, Tamika Manning. Looked like a push.
Substitution, JWU number 5, Courtney
Both
Sherman.
teams substituting with this high-octane offense that both like to play. This is what you're going to see throughout. So you're going to see a lot of players play tonight, which is always exciting. Another three-point shot by Mayville. Out of bounds to Johnson Wales. Shirley will inbound the pass. Again, Mayville with a little bit of a pressure. 2 in the backcourt, pressuring a little bit. But again, Johnson Wales easily breaks that with Samantha Neal handling the point. Kristen Ward misses the shot. I think she's been really key watching her bring back the Wildcats here. But here comes the Comets now. McMillan in and out. Here comes Neal passing it down. Kristen Ward. Oh, wow, folks. And the foul. That was a good look by Neal, seeing Kristen down there by the bucket and being able to get that in there and fouled. Right now, with 6:23 in the half, it's 21-15. Kristen Ward now with the foul shot. And what appeared to be really a blowout early on, the Wildcats, give them credit, have clawed back into this game with the score now 21-16. The Comets are really trying to work down low to McMillan. But Johnson Wales is playing outstanding defense. Alex Courtney really doing a tremendous job on McMillan. The ball bounced back a little bit there. It's a turnover on Johnson Wales, and here come the Comets. It looks like we have traveling on Mayville State. Johnson Wales will get the ball with 5:42 left in the first half. The score now, the Comets 21, Johnson and Wales 16.
Kaylee Wisroff.
Kaylee Wisroth in the game. Johnson Wales Shirley working around to Neal. Takes the three-point shot. Good. 21-19, and we got a timeout by the Comets. What was a 21-3 ball game a short 5 minutes ago has now turned into a 21-19 game. Perhaps the Comets are beginning to feel a little bit of the effects of the elevation here in the Mile High City. Well, folks, this game is brought to you by several sponsors, one of which is Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky good. So if you're in the mood for a nice sub sandwich, go to Jimmy John's. It's really good food there. I go there quite often. It's pretty tasty. All right, we have number 22 from Mayville inbounding it to Samantha Heyer. She'll bring it up. She's number 13. Signaling the play, working around the perimeter here. Looks like we have a push-off.
Foul on 22, Missy Kasubi. Her second personal foul.
And Johnson Wales with the turnover now has the ball. Samantha Neal will inbound to Shirley, number 5. Back out to Neal, bringing the ball up the side. Neal back to Shirley. Down to, looks like Ward. 3-point shot by Shirley. In and out. Mayville with the rebound. A quick three-pointer. Looks like an air ball there, but a quick rebound by the Comets. Number 13, Higher with the ball. Another 3-point shot, and she banks it in.
3-point basket, number 13, Samantha Higher.
Shirley with the ball. Oh, a nice look to Kristen Ward. That was a nice little touch pass. Caught the, I think, Comet defense a little bit out of position right there.
Substitution comments. Substitution, J. Wood, number 22, Alex Courtney.
Alex Courtney back in the game. Alex has really solidified the down low position. They've tried to go into McMillan several times, the Comets have, but Alex has really done a great job of stopping that. Looks like Hire is resetting the play. Down to McMillan. This is a nice matchup to watch all evening. Looks like we have a foul on Shirley here.
Foul number 5, Courtney Shirley.
It will send Longton to the line for the
14,
Comets.
Haley Longton.
The first foul shot's good. Rebound by Ward. Back to Shirley. Open 3 for Neal. Off the back rim. Good hustle by Longton. Just beat everyone down the court on that one. That was an easy shot for her. Neal now looking for Shirley. Back out to Neal. Cross-court pass. Durkin, good. Johnson Wells appears to have settled down a little bit and realized that they can play with Mayville. I think maybe that was a little bit coming into this. Not really sure. But they're seeing now that they're really doing a good job. Now inside to McMillan. Again, you can't say enough about Alex Courtney and the job that she's doing, really stopping that inside look that the Comets want to do with McMillan.
Substitution comments, number 15, Liza Oglo. On the line, 22, Alex Courtney.
Alex Courtney will go to the line here for her foul shots. In and out. But Johnson and Wales ball. Last touch by the Comets there.
Substitution comments, number 32, Sabrina Rudy.
Samantha Neal with the miss and McMillan with the rebound. Here come the Comets. Wide open shot there. And they missed it, and Courtney with the rebound. just done a fantastic job here, really getting the rebound, stopping the inside looks. Shirley now with the ball. 2:25 left to go in the first half. Oh, it tipped a little bit inside. Looked like the shot was just distracted a little bit. Not so much block, but just distracted by McMillan coming across. And then Samantha Neal with the turnover, leading it down to Kristen Ward, and good.
23, Kristen Ward.
Now the score 27-25. The Comets only up by 2. With 1:56 left to go in the first half. This is highly entertaining. Shirley called on the hold there. So a foul against Johnson & Wales.
Foul number 5, Courtney Shirley. Her second personal foul.
Ball goes out to Longton. She's got the ball. She's going to put up a 3. And no good. McMillan with the rebound. Now it's Kristen Ward. Back to Shirley. Here come the Wildcats. Back out to Neal. Looking to Kristen Ward. Driving in, and it's good. And, folks, we have a tie ball game. With 1:30 left to go in the first half, the score is 27-27. And the Comets miss a shot. They tried to push it up fast, catch Johnson & Wales off guard. Did not happen. Johnson & Wales now with the ball. Here come the Wildcats, led by Kristen Ward. 3-point shot off the mark by Durkin. Longton, here comes another shot by the Comets. In and out. Courtney Shirley with the rebound.
1 minute remaining.
A turnover again. Here come the Comets. They're going to slow it down a little bit. 51 seconds left. Shot clock's at 23, but I don't know if the shot clock really matters in tonight's game with these two teams. Longton with the miss. With the rebound. 36 seconds left. Shot clock at 26. Longton driving back, kicks it back out. In and out. .6 seconds left to go on the clock. Score tied 27-27. Hire will inbound the pass, guarded by Kirsten Ward. Looks like that the Comets are going for one shot. That's what they've signaled. They've got the spacing just right. Driving. Out of bounds. Good defense by Johnson & Wales. Out of bounds on Johnson & Wales. With 4.5 seconds left to go in the half, the Comets will inbound the ball. Samantha Hire will inbound it. Johnson & Wales looking to man up a little bit here. Not giving any easy shots. A nice little cut through. Well, that's the first half.
Mayville State University 29, Johnson & Wales University 27.
You probably heard John just say that. The score right now at the half, Mayville State Comets 29, the Johnson & Wales Wildcats 27. This has been an exciting first half. What looked to be as though the Comets were going to come in here riding that 7-game win streak and really take it to Johnson & Wales, jumping out to a 19-3 early lead. It looked like it was time just to go back and, well, do something else. But I tell you, you got to give Coach Neal and the Wildcats a ton of credit for not backing down and hanging into this game. And now we have a really what could be called a barn burner. 29-27 at the half. We'll be right back after this short break. All right, folks, welcome back to the Wildcat Center as we get ready for the second half. Looking at the halftime statistics, we have the Mayville State University Comets shooting 40% from the field in terms of their field goals. In terms of 3 points, they've attempted 8, they've made 3 for a 37.5% average. Shooting 66% from the free throw line. Johnson and Wales, after that cold start, got back into it, still shooting a little cold at 30.3% from field goals and three-point range, talking about 25%. And again, about the same in terms of the free throws, 66.7% for Johnson and Wales. So the score, 29-27 right now at the half. I think what you do when you look at the synopsis, if you will, of the first half, you had Mayville, again, with a lot of confidence coming in here. Johnson Wales riding a 2-game losing streak. The Comets coming in riding a 7-game win streak. And that translated into an early 19-3 lead. As Johnson Wales started realizing, hey, we can play with this team, and they started looking a little bit inside to Kristen Ward, that's where I think you saw the Johnson Wales Wildcats come back into this game. And I think strong play there by Alex Courtney, really, shutting down the inside pass to McMillan there for the Comets, because what they were trying to do, what you have Mayville wanting to do is really try to go inside. If it's not there, then kick it back outside. But Alex Courtney playing a strong presence on with the inside there, and then on the offensive end, Kristen Ward, you can't say enough for what she did there to bring back the Wildcats. Also should be interesting, I don't know if you noticed this, those of you watching at home on the live stream here, what I noticed here was that the Comets came out almost contesting every single pass, every single shot. As the game wore on in the first half, it seemed as though that same energy, that same intensity died off just a bit, and which allowed Johnson Wales to climb back into the game. Could be they got a little bit tired. Could be the altitude I alluded to earlier. When you run this type of offense, and both teams do, it is up-tempo, it is Ferrari, Porsche offense. There is no doubt here, folks. I mean, you're going to get tired. But when you're not used to playing in altitude, when you're not used to playing at 5,280 feet above sea level, it can have an effect on you. Should be interesting to see how this plays out in the second half. We're about ready to resume here as the clock counts down from 33 seconds. It's been a pleasure working with you here tonight, calling the game. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are. Hope you had a fantastic Happy New Year, a great Christmas. All the packages have been unwrapped, and you're just sitting back here on a Friday night with me and watching the Johnson Wales Wildcat basketball. What better time to do a Friday night, right? Go Wildcats. That's what we're all about here on the campus of Johnson & Wales University. Neal will inbound the pass to Shirley. Out to Kristen Ward. Neal with the three-point shot. Good. Johnson & Wales with the first lead of the game, 30-29. Mayville's going in. Number 42 with the shot. Quickly, Neal back to Shirley. Shirley to Neal, bringing it up the court. Shirley with the point now. Going into Kirsten Ward. Sees Alex Courtney down low. Missed shot. And Johnson & Wales with the ball. Looked like Mayville could not quite get the handle on that. Inbound the pass to Shirley. She's working around the corner. Neal now back to Shirley. Into Ward. Back out to Neal. Driving. Looked like a little bit of a block there by McMillan for the Comets. Number 42 with the drive and the strip by Neal, but the ball goes out of bounds off of Neal. Comet ball. Oh, someone was asleep on that one. That was an easy bucket. No, paying attention there. Haley Longton with the easy hoop. It doesn't get any easier than that. Into Courtney. Looks like the ball was a little bit deflected by McMillan. McMillan is a presence, there is no doubt. She is very strong on the inside. Three-point basket, number 42, Angela Tower there with the three-point shot. Mayville back on top, 36-30. The ball knocked out of bounds by Mayville. Johnson Wales will get the ball here. Inbounded by number 5, Courtney Shirley. Out to Samantha Neal running the point, back out to Shirley. Into Kristen Ward, back out to Shirley. A missed shot by Kristen. Good rebound there by Alex Courtney. Now Courtney Shirley bringing it up, number 5, out to Samantha Neal. Into Kristen Ward with the shot. Misses off a little bit. Could not get the rebound. Here come the Comets. Good defensive hustle by Kristen Ward.
Substitution, Mayville State University, number 15, Liza Oklo. Number 35, Erica Henriksen.
In and out for the Comets. Longton with the missed shot. Here comes the Wildcats led by number 5, Courtney Shirley. Deflected by Longton, and here come the Comets. The Comets look like they got a little bit of their legs back, so they're going to try and push the ball a little bit here. Inside of McMillan. Again. Looks like we have a conference here between the two refs, the two officials for tonight's game. That was a hard foul. It was a hard between both McMillan and Alex Courtney. I told you earlier in the first half, Alex did a really good job of really stopping that inside look that McMillan wanted.
Foul on number 33, Marquisa McMillan, for a second personal foul.
So it looks like we have a technical foul on Makisa McMillan. And number 15, Durkin, will go to the foul line. The technical foul on number 14, Haley Longton, is the official call here now from the officials. And it looks like we had Alex Courtney being checked out by Johnson Wales athletic trainer. Everything seems to be okay by the staff there, allowing her to stay in the game. The score now with 17:01 left to go in the second half. 36-31. Comets with the ball, but Johnson and Wales. Comets with the lead, but Johnson and Wales with the ball. Here comes Shirley. Over to Neal. A three-point shot by Ward. Gets her own rebound. And looks like we have a foul on number 42 from Mayville State. That's Angela Tower.
Number 42, Angela Tower. Her second personal foul. Substitutions, comments.
You want to say things were getting a little bit chippy, but not really. I think the officials stepped in and calmed what could have turned into an ugly situation between that hard foul between McMillan, Longton, and Alex Courtney. Johnson and Wales with the ball. Samantha Neal will inbound the pass. Shirley now will set up the offense. Inside to Kristen Ward. In and out. And we have a foul on McMillan. It looks like Johnson Wales' game plan here is to kind of look to Alex Courtney and get Makissa McMillan in foul trouble. Kind of a smart coaching strategy here.
Alex Courtney.
The first one good.
Substitution, Mayville State, number 22, Missy Kasubi.
It should be a lane violation. Lane violation on number 35, Erica Henriksen from Mayville State. Got a little bit too anxious. And the second one is good. The lead now is 3 for the Comets, 36-33. Johnson Wales is not pressuring so far in the second half. They're content to let Mayville bring up the ball, and they're just going to sit back and then pick up their individual player. A missed shot there. Rebound, Johnson Wales. Johnson Wales looks to run there. They might have numbers. Open shot for Samantha Neal. Doesn't take it. Back to Kristen Ward, who drives, puts up the 2, and the foul with an opportunity to tie the ball game. A great play by Kristen Ward there. Dicing the middle of the Comet defense, getting the 2 and getting the foul.
Missy Kasumi, her third personal foul. 2 timeout on the floor.
Looks like we have a timeout by the Comets. 15:53 left to go in the game. The score 36-35.
Sandwich execution and delivery. Stop by Jimmy John's at 7507 East 36th Avenue or order online at jimmyjohns.com today.
Folks, if you're ever on the campus of Johnson Wales University and you need to go ahead and gear up in terms of getting your Wildcat gear, take a walk over to our college bookstore and look at all the selections that we have. You can buy just a standard Johnson Wales sweatshirt, or you can be sport specific. We have t-shirts and sweatshirts representing all the sports teams here at Johnson Wales University, to include men's and women's basketball, men's and women's volleyball, and men's and women's cross country. Johnson Wales Wildcats, it's time to gear up and look good. All right, with 15:53 left to go in the game, we have Kristen Ward at the foul line trying to tie things up. And the shot rims out and then back in. So with a 15:52 left and the Comets bringing the ball up, the score is 36-36. The Comets looking around, going inside to number 22. And Johnson Wales with the rebound and a chance to take the lead. Here comes number 5, Shirley. Passing into Kristen Ward. Rims out. Hit the top of the rim there and bounced out. Now here come the Comets. It's a foul on Johnson Wales as Samantha Heyer was driving to the basket there.
23, Kristen Ward. On the line, number 13, Samantha Heyer. Substitution, Wildcats. Number 2, Tamika Manning returns. Along with 11,
Kristen Ward gets a well-needed rest. Here comes Tamika Manning coming into the game. And we also have Tori Kernan in the game for Kristen Ward. Missed foul shot, but the Comets with the rebound. A three-point shot for the Comets. Out. Johnson Wales with the good hustle there and the ball. Here comes Samantha Neal. Durkin passes it back. Looked like it was going to be a tie up there, but no. Johnson and Wales loses possession there. The Comets with the three-point shot. Misses it, but gets the rebound. Back out to number 35. And then Samantha Heyer. Kind of tipped away there by Tamika Manning, but the ball remains in the possession of the Comets.
Substitution, Jay Wu returning 22, Alex Courtney.
Now this will be interesting to see with Alex Courtney back in the game and Marquisa McMillan not in the game. Will Coach Neal try to go inside to Alex Courtney and try to get some easy shots there? Because I don't see anyone else with... And a jump ball. Manning was caught a little bit by surprise there. Turnover. Johnson Wales with the ball. Here comes Neal pushing it up. Three-point shot by Neal, a little bit off there, and here comes the Comets. Samantha Heyer out to number 32 with the three-point shot, rims off. Samantha Neal with the rebound. It looks like Johnson Wales has, you want to say they have numbers, but you know, both teams are so well conditioned. They both get back in time, so when it looks like someone's going to break away for a clean shot or get numbers, both defenses are back. And in this case, the Comets got back enough to force a turnover, and now Heyer with the ball. Nice rebound by number 22 for the Comets. Tamika Manning running the wing there, passes it back to Neal. Kernan with the missed shot, and now here comes Heyer and the Comets. .13 and counting left to go in the game. The score, the Comets 37, the Wildcats 36. Looks like Longton with the missed shot. Johnson Wales with the rebound. Block shot. And a three-point shot by Amanda Weber. And the Wildcats take a 2-point lead. This is their largest lead of the game, folks. 39-37 with 12:32. And the bench comes alive for the Wildcats. And another rebound by Courtney. Thrown down. Johnson Wales does not have numbers. They may want to. Nope, they're going to shoot. And good. And good. Three-point shot by Tori Kernan. The Wildcats, with 12:05 left to go in the game, lead 42-37.
Following team timeout. Full team timeout on the floor.
When did we start winning?
Folks, if you have those of you listening right now, watching on the live stream, if you have a son or a daughter or maybe a family friend or someone that you know in your neighborhood who's thinking about where to go to college, maybe Johnson & Wales University would be the right choice for them. We offer campus tours weekly here through our admissions office, as well as Wildcat Weekends, which is basically an open campus orientation where you can come and take a tour of the campus, meet various professors. If you're so inclined and wish to be an intercollegiate athlete, you can meet the various coaches. Again, if you're interested in maybe attending Johnson & Wales University, contact the admissions office to set up your campus tour. Well, we're back here as the Johnson Wales breaks huddle early, and they're on the court first. You can see the energy level is just slightly different here with Johnson Wales and a 5-point lead with 12:05 left to go in the game, 42-37. There's just a little bit more bounce in the step of the Wildcats here tonight once they got that lead. I think that confidence, they withstood the early firestorm by the Comets, and now they're playing toe-to-toe with them. McMillan is back in the game. And then you have number 15, Hogler with the ball, bringing it up. Number 14, Longton with the ball now, passing it around. Johnson Wales picking up the intensity. Weber is all over the point guard, or the position of the point. I don't know if she's necessarily the point guard. We have a foul on number 3, Amanda Weber. But that's good intensity, good intense basketball. Those of you who have seen teams, once they realize they get that confidence that they're in the game, they really start digging down deep and wanting to play that type of intense, contest every shot basketball. But a good answer by the Comets, hitting a three-point shot there. Wildcats with the lead, 42-40. Kristen Ward's back in the game. Looks down to Alex Courtney. And it looks like the ball is out of bounds to the Comets. Number 15 goes down to McMillan, contested by Courtney. Fourth personal foul on Marquisa McMillan. We have mass substitutions across the board for both teams.
Substitution comments, number 42, Angela Tower.
The Wildcats are bringing the ball up the court. Courtney Shirley playing the point. Kristen Ward now. Back out to Durkin, who drives in, throws up a shot, and rims in. Good. 10:48 left to go in the game. The Wildcats lead by 4, 44-40. The ball hits the side. Now we have numbers. It's 2-on-1. Shirley looks down to Kristen Ward with a reverse layup. Doesn't go in, but Shirley gets the rebound. Now we have number 15 with the Comets calling out the signals, setting up the offense. A little bit of a body foul there by Alex Courtney, number 22.
Alex Courtney. Substitution comments. Substitution Wildcats 30, Kaylee Wisroth return.
Kaylee Wisroth back in the game for Alex Courtney. Samantha Heyer running the point. Good shot there by number 22, Missy Kasuba. Quickly back down the court was Johnson and Wales. The ball is tapped out of bounds. Johnson Wales retains possession. Samantha Neal will inbound. Shirley at the top. Now to Durkin. She's going to drive down to the baseline. Turns the ball over. Comet ball. Number 13, Samantha Heyer brings the ball up the court. Johnson Wales, again, not really providing too much of any type of pressure in the backcourt there. Not wanting to give the Comets any type of an easy basket. Samantha Heyer drives. She made the basket, but she's actually fouled before she was in the process of shooting. So a foul on Samantha Neal. So the Comets will inbound the ball. Three-point shot is good by Liza Hoglow. But Johnson Wales, they don't think about these things too often. You know, the other team makes the shot, the Comets make the shot, and then Johnson Wales is right back at you. Alex Courtney with the missed basket there. And for those of you at home, it's 8:48 left to go in the game. The Comets are up 45-44. Shirley will inbound the ball out to Samantha Neal. Kristen Ward flashes across the middle with a nice little layup, and good. You saw how Johnson Wales spread the court, and then you had Kristen Ward cut across. And then their turnover by the Comets, and Johnson Wales with the ball. And again, another turnover. Nope, they reversed it.
Comets number 14, Haley Longton. Last Wildcat basket, 23, Kristen Ward.
Looks like it was touched out of bounds. So Johnson Wales will inbound the ball. Samantha Neal, Shirley the Neal. Kristen Ward with that cut again. I think what you have is Coach Neal has seen something, kind of a flaw really in the Comet defense. They're spreading the court wide, and then they're cutting Kristen Ward, flashing across the paint, and then dropping the ball in, and either she's going to make it or she's going to get fouled. She's at the line right now.
Yes. Substitution Comets number 55, Riley Francis.
Kristen Ward hits both shots. Johnson Wales back out to a three-point lead, 48-45 with 8:22 remaining. You see Samantha Heyer bringing up the ball. And we have a travel on Samantha Heyer. Comets turn over the ball. Wildcat possession. Johnson Wales being a little bit more patient this time around, working the shot clock down. Durkin with the shot, good. Johnson Wales up 51-45 with 7:35 remaining. Samantha Heyer dribbles in, turns over the ball. We'll see if Johnson Wales runs down the shot clock or tries to push it. No, we're pushing it. Samantha Neal with the three-point shot. Good! You might need a timeout by the Comets. Yes, indeed, folks. Timeout, Comets.
On the floor. Basketball fans, as a reminder,
Coach Hutler has seen enough. He's seen the Johnson Wales Wildcats storm back and take a 54-45 lead here with 7:06 left to go in the game.
coming up shortly, Johnson and Wales, Mayville State.
Folks, Johnson Wales basketball is brought to you by the courtesy of Noodles and Company. Noodles and Company Stapleton, where you can find fresh, healthy food to eat. I like going to Noodles and Company. I think I like to get the pasta penne. It's pretty pretty. And as well as the tomato bisque soup. If you get some of the Parmesan chicken on that, it's not too bad. I've been there quite a few times. So anyway, Noodles and Company in Stapleton. It's your destination for fresh and fast food that's actually pretty good and healthy. The Comets will bring the ball up the court with 7 minutes remaining to go in the game. Samantha Heyer has the ball. Going down to McMillan. But again, Alex Courtney playing really well. Longton tried to flash down there but did not have anything. Throwing the ball up. Well, that was a playground play right there. You don't want to take anything away from the fine athlete, but she just kind of threw that one up there and it went in. Intercepted by McMillan. The Comets race back down and lose the ball out of bounds. Johnson and Wales Wildcat ball. With 6:12 left to go in the game, the Wildcats continue to lead 54-47. Reverse layup by Durkin. Comets bringing the ball up fast. Three-point shot. Good by the Comets. Johnson Wales working it around. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. And Kirsten Ward takes the shot. Kind of a little bit surprised there. I thought they would try to work it down. Maybe take some time off the clock.
Johnson and Wales, number 11, Tori Kearney returns.
McMillan is back in the game with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. She does have 4 fouls. But I think with Coach Hutter there realizing this is crunch time. And speaking of, she gets the basket and the foul. That's who they're going to go to really try to get the Comets back into this. The score now 56-52 with McMillan heading to the line.
Her second personal foul. On the line, number 33, Marquisa McMillan.
And good. 56-53 with 5:09 remaining to go in the game. Shirley with the ball. And a foul on Johnson and Wales. So in effect, the foul, they turn the ball over.
Foul number 11, Tori Kearney.
as they were going for the loose ball there. So the Comets will get possession down by 3. Tori Kernan with just a little bit of a pressure there. First time I think we've seen that in the second half from Johnson and Wales. Again, going down to McMillan. And good. Now, just a second ago, it was a 9-point game. Now the Comets have climbed back into it, trailing 56-55. And a good shot. Alex Courtney got the ball. Didn't really want to take the shot, but realized how wide open she was, so might as well. And a great three-point shot by number 32, Sabrina Rudy, with the three-point shot there. And we are all tied up. 58-58, 3:45 left to go in the game. Durkin with the missed shot. And the Comets with the rebound and the ball. Great defense by Shirley there to get the tip loose. Ball there, and now here comes Johnson Wales. Now it looks like we're going to kind of set up the play rather. Move the ball around. There it is to Alex Courtney. It looks as though the Comets are going to give Alex Courtney that shot. In the last 2 possessions, she has hit that shot. I don't know. If I'm Coach Hutter, I don't know if I want to dare her to shoot anymore. McMillan there tried to work inside, but great defense by Alex Courtney. Foul number 11, Tori Kerning.
Substitution, Mayville State.
In comes Kristen Ward. Those of you watching at home, you can probably see what's going on here. For 2 teams that really try to play 4 guards apiece with 1 post person, you have, the last couple minutes, you have really, well, except for that shot, you had really them going into the post, whether it be McMillan or Courtney. But we'll see. The last 2 shots have been made by Alex Courtney. We'll see what happens if we again look to her or Kristen Ward. We went down to Alex Courtney. The ball was tipped. Here comes the Comets. And ran the court, got the shot by number 14, Haley Longton. With 2:23 left to go in the game from the Wildcat Center. The Wildcats 60, the Comets 60. Folks, I'd like to also give a tip of the hat to the Holiday Inn, Denver East Stapleton. They are proud sponsors of Johnson Wales Athletics. So whenever you're in Denver and you need a room to stay at, check out the Denver East Stapleton Holiday Inn and ask for the Johnson Wales rate. All right, folks, with the action about to resume, this has turned out to be a fantastic game. Hope you're enjoying it at home wherever you are. With 2:23 left to go in the game, the score tied up at 60, and Johnson Wales with the ball. Samantha Neal now with the ball, brings it up court. Looks like Mayville has switched to a zone. Alex Courtney with the ball. Tipped out of bounds by the Comets. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson Wales retains possession. Interesting how it looks like Coach Hutter got tired of that open shot that Alex Courtney was hitting, so he switched to a zone here. A block on number 42. So number 15, Durkin, should head to the line. Caitlin Durkin goes to the line here for a 1-on-1 foul shot. Chance to break the tie. In and out. And the Comets with the ball. Tie score. 1:54 left to go in the game. Inside to McMillan. Alex Courtney guarding. A fadeaway jump shot. And good by McMillan. The Comets stay in that zone. Into Kristen Ward. Misses the shot. And a steal by Durkin. And a look to Samantha Neal. Out of bounds on the Comets. Wildcats retain possession. 1:12 left to go in the game. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Shirley will inbound the ball. Out to Samantha Neal. It looks like the Comets are going to dare the Wildcats to shoot from outside. Some good action, folks, here. This defense, it looks like the zone defense is kind of throwing the Wildcats just a little bit. They're just not going to allow anything easy on the inside. That's what you have here, running that 2-3 zone.
Basketball fans, next home game for the women.
53.6 seconds left to go in the game, with the Comets leading 62-60. And Johnson Wales with the ball.
Tomorrow at 1, women's basketball next home game, Jamestown College.
Well, folks, lots of excitement here tonight. Lots of excitement in the Mile High City as the Denver Broncos get ready to face who will in the playoffs. You know, they'll determine who they'll play this weekend, our weekend's games. But we get back here to this great, exciting action between the Comets and the Wildcats. Shirley will inbound the ball to Kristen Ward. Back out to Neal. A three-point shot. Misses, rebounded with 39 seconds left. – 27 seconds left to go in the game. And a foul by Kristen Ward on number 13, Samantha Heyer.
Second personal foul on the line, number 13, Samantha Heyer.
1-1 shot here. First one's good, which puts the Comets up by 3. Timeout Comets. Probably going to set out the defense to see what's going to happen here. Obviously, not necessarily obviously. Sometimes a lot of coaches like to, when they're down by 3 points, still make it a 2-point possession and go for 2 points and try to extend the game. It'll be interesting to see, depending on the foul shot here, what Coach Neal has his Wildcats do, whether it be shoot the 3-point shot or go for the standard 2-point shot and try to extend the game and get into a fouling situation. This is a really big foul shot here because this is going to dictate how Coach Neal and the Wildcats play their next offensive possession. And it's good. So now you have a 4-point lead with 24 seconds left. What will Johnson and Wales do? They take the 3-point shot. It's no good. And that's an immediate foul. 14 seconds left. The Comets up 64-60 and headed to the line.
Substitution, J-Woo number 11, Tori Kearney. On the line, number 32, Sabrina Rudy.
Misses the shot. Johnson Wales still has life. The 3-point shot was not good there. Well, this is a frustrating loss for the Wildcats, but hats off to the Comets for hanging in there. And the final score, Mayville State Comets 64, the Johnson Wales Wildcats 60. Just a fun, exciting game. Johnson Wales could not quite pull it off in the end, but again, hats off. Job well done played by the Comets of Mayville State. Stay tuned. Here's the second part of our doubleheader. So go stretch, take a break, come on back. If you got some popcorn, get a nice Coca-Cola, and we'll get ready for men's basketball, Wildcats and Comets.